Hey, what's going on? It's Scott Perryman, lead buyer's agent at the Porter Group here in Memphis. Wanted to take a quick second and talk to my home buyers out there. This is something that gets overlooked, forgotten, or maybe you didn't even know existed, but we're talking about out-of-pocket expenses that are involved in a home purchase. So the things that I would have you think about, you're going to have some inspections costs. That could range anywhere from $500 to maybe even $1,500 if you wanted to get a structural engineer involved or maybe get the property surveyed. So budget for that, $1,500 for inspections. Earnest money is another one. So this is money that you put down in order to pursue the due diligence contingencies that exist in a contract. Earnest money is typically about 1%, so that's going to be coming out of your bank account and held. Now it's true, it's a deposit. You can get it back or it could be applied towards your closing costs and down payment once you go to purchase. And that's the third thing that I wanted to remind you guys to think about, some closing costs. This is going to range depending upon the loan type, depending on any lender credits that you're able to get from a financial institution. But typically, generally speaking, you can budget about 3 to 4% of the purchase price goes towards closing costs. That's not down payment. Okay, that earnest money we just talked about can be applied, so that's great. But at the end of the day, you got to make sure your finances are all together before you get down the road, fall in love with the property, and all that sort of thing. One thing I didn't mention is appraisal. That's kind of up to the lender, whether that's paid out of pocket or at closing. But either way, that's about a $400, $500 expense that you're going to need to remember is going into this transaction. So hopefully that's helpful. If you're a first-time home buyer or just haven't done it in a while, remember we've got some of these upfront, out-of-pocket expenses that you're going to need to budget for as you get started.